Alright, hello everybody, hello, welcome to playoffs of NBBCL. Your boy over here, made it to playoffs, which is fantastic news. And yeah, we're here for the first round. Um, we did manage to, I guess, be able to choose our own opponents because we ended up winning the team competition. Long story short, every team had 3 members. If you overall your team won, then I guess the team got to pick their first opponent. So even though I didn't win the division, I did ended up in second in the division. I do get to choose my opponent, and I did ended up picking up somebody from the opposite division, Oro, and his Miami Masterpieces. You can see the matchups on your screen. Yeah, so the reason why I chose this team is because I think I have a good matchup versus it. I don't know though. Maybe I don't. Who knows, man? But yeah, they have the Crabominable and the Blastoise as their megas. I hate placing Mega Blastoise, so we'll have to deal with that. What? But the Crabominable is somewhat manageable. Yeah, Scarada did give us a little bit of a hard time earlier in the season, which was annoying, but we managed to win that. Armarouge can be a little bit annoying because it does get access to White Guard. So yeah, they actually have Bibilon, who was an original member of our team. They drafted on their side. Cool. Their main fairy, or the only fairy, is Mimikyu, so that's annoying for Como, but at least it's not a special fairy, so no, that's gonna be shenanigans. Manectric I'm not worried about, Aggron I'm not really worried about, Vanillux could actually be challenging, and that's the reason why we are bringing a somewhat of a contingency plan for it, because it does get access to both weather and weather and Aurora Bell, so we have to be careful with that. Anyways, yeah, first round of playoffs, so let me go ahead and show you what I'm bringing for this matchup. Alright, first and foremost, of course, the first pick overall, our pseudo captain Satan the Sociable. We are running a Jachiberry on this thing with a little bit of bulk to be able to leave some ice moves if needed. As far as the moves, I'm running Tailwind in case I need that. However, I do think that they're going to try to go with the Trick Drone shenanigans, but if they do try to go with Tailwind, it will be important to have to be able to match it. They do have the combination, the pseudo combination of Farigiraf and Blastoise, as in the Slowking can set up Trick Room for the most part, and Rain Dance. So we are bringing Sunny Day, that should also help with a couple of our other Pokemon's power in the map. Moonblast is purely for, doing damage, and encourage us to mess with them and not let them to be comfortable even if they set up Trick Room. Number 2 is gonna be Vecna, our Bold Corona. We are bringing a little bit of an offensive set with some right direction options, of course, with the Rage Powder, Protect. I settled down for Heatwave and Giga Drain. I did play some Mega Blastoise in a different league not too long ago, and I had Buzz instead of Giga Drain, and that end up biting me in the butt in the end. So we're just gonna go with that. We are bringing a Chartiberry on this team because we do have Sunny Day, so hopefully we don't have to deal with water moves too badly. But yeah, this also should help with stuff like, the Crabominable if they bring that, the Vanillux if they bring that, so, good stuff. Pokemon number 3 is gonna be our Lost, the Gorgeous Royal, the Mega Gardevoir. We are running a little bit of a setup set with Calmine. As our setup move, of course, Protect, because that's mandatory in doubles. We are bringing Hyper Voice because there are nothing on their team, or very few things on their team likes taking that. And Shadow Ball is gonna be our option as coverage because it does hit the thing that has White Guard on their team on the Armarouge super effectively. I believe I have no investment to be able to one-shot the Armarouge at +1, so hopefully we can get into that position. Pokemon number 4 is gonna be the overall MVP of the season for the division, actually, on good old Najorala. Najorala did great during the season, and hopefully can do a little bit of work this season during this game. We are bringing a Leftovers Clanger Soul set because I faced that on the ladder, and it turns out it is nasty, especially if you're able to, set up protects and redirections for several turns. As far as attacking moves, the only ones that we really need are Clanger Scales and I decided to go with Flamethrower instead of Aura Sphere, mostly because they do have the Fairy and Ghost in the Mimikyu, and I really don't want to be wall if I manage to set up. So we're just gonna go with Flamethrower. Flamethrower doesn't hit it too hard, but at least it hits it, right? And the stuff that I want to hit with Aura Sphere anyway, like the Meowscarada, like the you know, like the Vanillux, like the Stunfisk, they all get hit super effectively and relatively hard with my Flamethrower. So yeah, we're just gonna run with that. Pokemon number 5 is gonna be another one of our MVPs this season. It's gonna be Indominus Rex, the shiny crocodile. We're usually a pretty straightforward set with Protect, 3 attacks, Crunch to, you know, hit things hard and not get weakened by removal of items. Rockslide is specifically for the Vivillon if they bring it. They could bring Choice Card Vivillon, but I do know, we do have a Sleep Clause on this league, unlike on regular BGC, so they cannot put more than one Pokemon to sleep. I have enough speed to outspeed a Jolai Vivillon always, and a Rockslide should always kill it unless they are Focus Sash or, you know, Charty Berry super bulky. High horsepower, of course, the coverage and Intimidate because it's the best ability on the game on doubles, dude. It's ridiculous. And last Pokemon is gonna be our Kangaskhan Beast Mom. The main reason why we're bringing this is because they do have the option for Trick Room. The Slowking can be flinched, but it cannot be taunted because of the ability, I believe. So we are self-scarred to power our Fake Outs and a Double Edges, of course. But as far as the coverage move, instead of running just a what is it called, two moves last resource, I decided to bring Break Rate to remove screens if he decides to set it up with Vanillux. But also I decided to bring Seal Control as our tech of the week, which I kind of discovered playing versus the last time that we played against a hard Trick Room team that couldn't be taunted or faked out. Essentially, if they bring the Slowking and I have the circle, and I have this Pokemon in front of it, they go for Trick Room, I can go for Circle Throw and I will kick them out before the Trick Room goes off. So that would be fantastic, hilarious. I actually tested this in a couple of games on casual mode and it was hilarious when I managed to pull that off. So if we can pull it off in this game, that would be fantastic. Anyways, that's gonna be our team for the first round of playoffs on NBBCL. Hopefully, we can put on a decent game. Hopefully, I don't get embarrassed by losing to the team that I decided to face. But you know, that's how it is. That's why I don't like that system. Anyways, we'll see you on the game. Alright, welcome to the game, everybody. There is an Aggron. Okay, holy cow. Okay, so they do have Trick Room, and it is on the Mimikyu. They also have Vivillon, which we did say it could be super annoying. Meowscarada is here. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna need the Tailwind mode too badly, but the Trick Room team is definitely gonna be scary. So I think what we're leading with is gonna be the Crocodile and the Kangaskhan. In the back, I feel like it will be a good idea to have well, if they manage to set up the Trick Room somehow, some way, you know, that could be annoying, I guess. I don't know if I want to bring you. It is very scary to do so with the Aggron being here. Oh man, that Aggron is actually gonna be a little bit of a problem now that we're looking at this. Anyways, we're gonna bring Como for this game. And I guess we bring Volcarona. I mean, the Meowscarada can be super annoying. But if we settle down the things, yeah, I think Volcarona will be our best play. Alright. Hopefully it's a fun game without any hacks, yada yada yada. But yeah. Alright. They bring both their Megas, they have that. Okay. Alright, so that could very much be Mega Scarf Vivillon then. Good to know. The part that annoys me about this game is that the part that really annoys me about this game is that because of how Intimidate works, it doesn't tell you whether the Vivillon is faster than the thing. But then again, the Vivillon is always gonna be faster than the guy, right? Okay. I mean, I could go for the fake out here into you and just go for the Rex Slide. We're gonna find out if the Babylon is indeed Focus Sash, which is kind of my guess, but I'll try it. Alright, we do some damage to the Blastoise. He didn't Mega Volt, which is interesting. We're gonna get our damage on with the thing. They actually take that very well. Holy cow, that makes me very nervous. Friend Guard is a thing though. Ooh, that is a problem. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, no, that is quite problematic. Because now I'm gonna have to eat a full power water spout, more than likely. Okay, we'll go for that. I should have brought yeah, okay. I mean, it is what it is, right? Do we want to protect this turn? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, this is looking pretty bad for us. I should have just brought Vivillon. They are not gonna make. They're not gonna make about the guy though. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. I could have just double attack. It is what it is. Hopefully the Kangaskhan can take it. Okay, we did take it. I don't think I killed the Blastoise, unfortunately. Yeah, we don't kill it. And it has Rain Dance. That's annoying. Okay. So, what are we gonna try to do here? Here we are gonna try to... Do I want to kill the Vivillon? Actually, I kinda do want to kill the Vivillon, right? But I also want to kill the Blastoise. Alright, we're gonna go for double H into you, and we're just gonna try to go for the Rock Slide here. I got the feeling that they're just gonna kill me now. I don't think the Rock Slide kills the Blastoise. Maybe I should have got Como, because I don't think they double target the Kangaskhan, but they might. Air Slash. Okay, can we leave it? Damn it. Okay. Alright, well that's what happens when you wanna run, you know, this stuff. Water Sport is annoying. Yeah, that's a good amount of damage. Yep. Well, at least we do get to hit both targets. It's a shame that, you know, critical hit on the Vivillon. I would have loved to get the critical hit on the Blastoise, but it's alright. Okay. So, I had to bring you, because if they had the Meowscarada, which is kind of what I'm expecting them to have. How many more troops? Oh, Tailwind. This is the last one. Okay, that's good to know. They had the Meowscarada. I can switch it out. Okay, we're gonna bring Najarala. There is the Meowscarada. Yep. Okay. So, what do I want to do here? It's gonna be one last turn of that. The water spout will probably kill me. Am I okay with that though? If he kills me with the water, no, I'm not okay with that. I'm really not okay with that. I guess I'm gonna double protect both of my guys. We're gonna see what the Meowscarada tries to lock into. If they lock into the grass move, oh my god. You see, that is scary. That is really freaking scary. Alright, I'm gonna protect our guy. We're gonna protect our guy. I feel like they're gonna double target the guy. Oh. That's actually pretty bad for me. Yep. And water spout. Yep. Okay. Will a Meowscarada kill me with acrobatics? With no item, presumably. Como versus Meowscarada. with no item and acrobatics. It doesn't kill me. At least not if it's Jolai, which it should be. So I guess we just go for the Kangaskhan's cleanse here, right? Although, no, I had to go for the Kangaskhan's because what am I saying? Gonna go for that, and we're gonna go for the Rock Slide. We're just gonna have to hope that it is what it is. Okay, they are gonna switch off. Into Mimikyu. Huh. That is interesting. Okay. Well. That's fine. The Meowscarada is gonna have to take damage. Critical hit is fine. Yep. Blank Scales. Right. Yeah, it's not gonna kill the Meowscarada ever. Admittedly, I could have just gone for the other move. Okay. What about my Volcarona? How does he do versus my Volcarona? Volcarona. Custom set. Oh, the acrobatics does kill me. God lord, man. Volcarona, why do you have to be so weak? Okay. Ah! Damn it, dude. Clank Soul, but if he kills me, even if he burns itself, I don't think I can win this game anymore. But we're gonna protect, and we're just gonna try to hit wave, I guess. Damn, dude, this Meowscarada with no item kinda screw me over. Good prep though on their side. Yeah, that's gonna kill me. Yeah, okay. GG's, we lose game 1. Imagine that. Okay. Alright, man. And we know that my Clank Soul doesn't kill the Meowscarada on 2 hits. Okay. That Bibilion. It's annoying. Yeah, that's gonna kill me. Yeah, I'm a -1. Maybe if I had, I mean, if I go for Clank Soul, maybe I have a chance, but, you know. GG's, man. Yeah. No. Okay. So, we definitely have to bring... Okay. So that Tailwind was completely demoralizing. But yeah, okay. So if I live with this and with this, and then on the back I have you. And I guess you. And we had to stop the Meowscarada somehow, right? But then again, with what they brought, you're probably not great. I'm just gonna bring this. Okay. Man. Now I'm super nervous. Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. All right. Let me just make sure there's something. He does get what? Got fuck me. Okay, fake out into you, and we're gonna do this, and we are just gonna hyper voice. Okay, that's fair. Lodones di Masquerada. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. It is Mega Crab available. Okay, that is super scary. Super scary. We do get the fake out into that. They do have the white guard, unfortunately for me. Okay. Yep. Right. Okay. I mean, good prep. This could do some damage. I don't think Masquerada ever kills me with it, with anything. So, I mean, do we go for it? Alright, let's try again. He did helping had the Masquerada. Damn it, that may kill me. Giga Impact. Oh my god. Into what? Guard one. You are kidding me, man. You are kidding me. Holy shit. Okay. Fuck, imagine I had just protect there, dude. Giga fucking Impact of all things. Okay. So if he brings the Pavilion, I'm kinda cooked, so I had to go with this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Go to this, and we'll just go for this, I guess. What else can I do? This man is just cooking me, dude. Cooking me. That is very funny, dude. I didn't know that the Krabovina got white guard. Excellent prep, dude. Excellent prep. I don't know what to tell you. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, of course, that makes sense. Yeah. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. I flinch anyway, so... And it is faster than me. That's good to know. I am getting so cooked. Okay. Yeah, I am getting cooked. Right? Oh, he slashed into Volcarona. Okay. Well, that's good. Oh my god, I did 0 damage with that. What can I do here? That Krabovina was ridiculously bulky. Oh my god. Yep. Yep. Right. Nice hammer. do have the Jachi. We do leave it thanks to the Jachi. Little speed. It really comes down to what their last Pokemon is, huh? Okay. So surely my Brick Break breaks it, right? Mr. Kangaskhan. Crabominable. I kinda had to just go for the double H, to be honest. We're gonna Moonblast into you, and we are gonna double H into you. What did we go into? Okay, that's fine. That is not fine. Okay, can the Mimikyu kill my Whimsicott? Mimikyu, my Whimsicott. With Shadow Sneak. This is 252. Adamant. He can do up to 36. I should be out of it. We're gonna Moonblast into you. We're just gonna double edge into this and hope that it kills. Good job. Ah, Whimsicott, thank you. It really comes down as to where this kills. Adidas, thank God, dude. Oh my God. Okay, so that should be game 2. My God. Holy shit. That Pavilion is incredibly annoying, dude. Oh my God, my God, my God, my God, my God, my God, my God. Yeah, that is this guy. He's gonna Moonblast you. And go double edge. What a hard freaking game, dude. Holy shit. Okay. We took care of that damn guy, dude. Holy shit. Alright. Last game. For all the marbles. I'm ready. Okay. So. Where did we leave with last time? We left with Kangaskhan and with Gardevoir. They could be trying to bring the Aggron this time. So I could bring you. And you. I could also bring you. This is just so useful versus, you know, Guy. Alright, you had to always come. The question is, what comes in the last spot? This is very useful for Miaskrada, but outside of Miaskrada, it does nothing for me. So, I think we do have to bring Volcarona. Okay. For all the marbles. Man, oh man, dude, what a freaking game. Yeah. Okay. So we went back to the original. Okay. Yep. So you know the plan. We fake out into Calmine, most likely. No, we always have to freaking Hyper Voice here. Holy shit, no. Yeah, I will die. So fake out into you. We're gonna Mega Evolve, and we're gonna Hyper Voice. So let's go. I don't know that the Blastoise has Fake Out or not. If he does, that's gonna suck for me, but it is what it is, you know? Yep. Right? Super scary, super scary. Okay. So we are gonna get rid of the damn Bivili on turn 1, which is fantastic. We actually... Now I don't know. Let me see. Gardevoir. My custom set versus Vivillon. Vivillon. If you are timid, 252. 155. If I am Mega, I am 145. I'm not faster than you. So I actually had to go into you here. And I had to protect here. Damn it, man, I wasn't expecting a fast Vivillon. Yep. I will imagine they go for the Tailwind. Yep. And for the Water Spell. Oh my god. Okay. Well shit. Okay. Let's go ahead and anchor into you. And Hyper Voice here. Oh my god, thank god. Thank freaking god he didn't protect. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Oh my god. Vivillon, you are the freaking god of my life. Yep. Yep. Blastoise is dead. Okay. Vivillon is dead. That's good. Could go to Miascrata, but we don't care about that. Right? Gardevoir. Is this my Gardevoir? I fucking Aggron, dude. It is fucking Aggron. Okay. Okay. I don't need to Tailwind here, right? I could just break your your sash. I break your sash. What do you have in the bag? Something. The Blastoise is anchored into that for 2 more turns. So I can Tailwind here. That'll be a suicide Tailwind. And we will protect. Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Yep. Please go for, damn it. Okay, that's fine. Miascarada should never kill me though, right? Alright, now we know it's Miascarada. So we have to be very careful with that. So they have a Tailwind right now, right? Yeah, they have one more turn of Tailwind. So I could go into you. No. What we're gonna do is we're gonna anchor you into Heavy Slam, and we are gonna go into Vecna here. And then I have one more turn of Tailwind. Alright. So hopefully it gets burned. But you never know. They're just gonna Acrobatics into my Wincy Dust. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, yeah, it is what it is, you know. There's the Heavy Slam. Burn, 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 burn. Of course not. Okay. So if I go you, I can break into... Yeah, okay. Let's do that. We'll break into Heat Wave. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I can just break into... how many turns of Tailwind do I have? I had 2 turns of Tailwind. Okay. I definitely need to break into you. And I think I just Heat Wave, to be honest. It kills me, but it takes damage and it lets me bring my guy later. Alright, let's go for it. Okay, that's very good. That's very good. Yeah. They should die. Maybe not, actually. Oh, this definitely dies if I hit. Oh, crit. I'm so sorry, dude. Although I don't know how much that matters, to be honest. We'll see. We do hit both, though. That's good. That's very good. Yep. Okay, I think... Oh, okay. I think my guy can do it. Okay. We double edge. I have one more turn, right? This is my last turn of Tailwind. Yep. So we will double edge into you, and we will Heat Wave. They cannot sell Smash freely. Unless they can. They didn't. That's good. We get the burn. Oh, okay, that's very good for us. Eventually we get the burn, I guess. Vecna cannot move, that's fine. We'll double edge. Oh. Nice EV. Nice IV. Low kick. Will probably kill us. But that probably means that you cannot... But now you remove your thing, so you should never be able to kill... Gardevoir. So we will bring Gardevoir. We will go for the Hyper Voice. And the Rage Powder. And that should be all she wrote. Holy shit, man. That was so close. That was so close. My god, dude. Holy cow. I want to calc the break damage. I'll check in a minute. I don't know how much matter. I mean, it's a 4 times resist. It's a 4th time super effective move. You know, it's kind of hard not to get it, but we will see. My god, dude. Whew. Sales much freaking Blastoise. My god, this man just decided to bring everything. Okay, so because he's not a grass type anymore with Masquerada, he has to go for it. Yep. So that's kill us, which is unfortunate. But Gardevoir is gonna clean up for us. Thank God, dude. Oh my God. He decided to bring freaking Shells Mass Mega Blastoise for the last freaking game, dude. Oh, I'm shaking. I'm shaking, dude. Alright, let me see this. My Kangaskhan versus freaking Aggron. Brick Ray, oh my god, it really... No, there's no way though, right? This was a critical hit. No, sorry. Brick Ray on this. No, that Aggron had no investment. Yeah, no, that Aggron had to be like max speed, I think. Max attack. At the very least was max attack. Yeah, my Brick Break... Even with a critical... Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one. Brick Break. With a critical hit... Yeah, that Aggron had no HP. Yeah, no, it had to have no HP to have done that much. So without the critical hit, we would have done 63%. And then Volcarona, this man just broke. That may have just been Scarf Aggron now that we're looking at it. So Volcarona would have done. Volcarona would have done over 50. Okay, I don't think the critical hit mattered, but my God, dude, GG's to Oro, dude. He make me work for it. Holy shit. Anyways, thank you all for watching. We will see you in the next round of playoffs, where I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked after this performance. All right, thank you all. Bye now.